Hello guys, in this video I'm going to cover what cubing a number means. So, now simply put, when we cube a number, we multiply the number by itself 3 times. When we see an exponent of 3, that means we are cubing a number. So, let's jump into our examples and see exactly what this looks like, starting with number 1, where we have 2 cubed. Now, when working with exponents, the bigger number to the left is called the base. This is the base. So, for example, in number 1, this 2 is the base, and in number 2, this 3 is the base. So, the smaller number to the right is called an exponent. This 3 is the exponent in number 1, and also in number 2. So, whenever we see an exponent of 3, we are cubing a number, and we can say that number cubed. For example, number 1, we can say 2 cubed. And for number 2, 5 cubed. So, let's start on showing you guys how to cube the number. So now we know the large number to the left is called the base and the small number to the right is called the exponent. So as I told you, this tree shows us we are cubing and it tells us that we have to multiply the number by itself 3 times. So we multiply 2, which is the base, by itself 3 times. So let's start by doing this. So pick the base, which is 2, and we do 2 times 2 times 2. This will give us 8, because 2 times 2 equals 4, and 4 times 2 will equal 8. So 2 cubed equals 8. But this tree doesn't show us how the cube really works. So I'm going to draw a little cube and show you guys. So I drew a little cube here, so I'm going to show you why we call it cubing a number. So if you have a cube, we know the side lengths are the same as the other side length. So let's say we have 2, 2, and 2. If you want to calculate the volume of the cube, we do length times width times height. So 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 cubed, because it's also 2 times 2 times 2. You can also do this, of course, with other numbers. So, for example, at our problem number 2, we see 5. So, the side length also can be 5, and this means this is 5 cubed if we want to calculate the volume, because we do length times width times height. So, let's put this back to 2, so you guys don't get confused on which example it is for. So, like this. And this will be our final answer of the first example, which is 2 cubed. So, now let's go over to 5 cubed. Again, this means we have to multiply our base, which is 5, by itself 3 times. The exponent tells us that. And this is the base. We don't multiply the exponent by anything, because this just tells us about the base and not about itself, so not about the exponent. So we do our base times itself 3 times, like this, 5 times 5 times 5, like this. This will leave us with 125. So 5 cubed equals 125. This will be our final answer of the second cube, of the second answer. Example, I mean, guys. So, as I said, this just shows you why people call it a cube number, because you can see it in a cube when you find out the volume. So, this was the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and understand how to cube a number now. If you guys liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. You can always ask something in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.